Hey guys, it's Missy from LuLaRoe Missy Marshall. I just wanted to make a video for all you QBs out there. I know you're going absolutely crazy waiting for your onboarding phone call. So, why not make good use of this time? Here are 11 things you can be doing while you wait so patiently for your phone call. So, number one, go ahead and start those social media accounts. You can start with your Facebook. Go ahead and make a group, and while you're still putting it together, keep it secret. You can invite your sponsor if you want. They can kind of give you tips. They can see what's going on the page and give you tips about what to do. Pictures and descriptions and all that stuff. So make it secret until you're ready to invite people, and then you can make it a closed group and invite everyone you know. Well, at least all the women you know. Probably like your dad and brother-in-law are not going to want to be a part of the group. So invite their wives. Next is Instagram. And I always recommend having some pictures on your social media accounts, especially Instagram, because I know if I'm scrolling through and I find an account, I'm not going to follow it if it doesn't have any pictures. So if you've got some pictures, go ahead and put them on Instagram. You can even do like outfit of the day. If you have some LuLaRoe, which I'm sure you do, go ahead and pair some outfits together. Also, Audrey, back office, has a lot of photos that you can use, and I'll talk about that later. Next is Periscope. I don't know if you are interested in using Periscope. If you're on my team, I can help you set up Periscope. It's linked with Twitter. I love using Periscope to sell, so I just think it's a great tool. If you're interested in that and you're on my team, I'm absolutely would love to help you. Next, number 2, make a spreadsheet. This is super, super important because unfortunately we do have to pay taxes at the end of the year. So you want to make sure that you keep meticulous notes of all the money that comes in and out of your business. So I know that at this point you're not making any money yet because you're still in the queue, but you have things that you have to buy. So you need to keep track of your expenses and your income. I just used a simple Excel spreadsheet, and again, if you're on my team, I can send you an example of that. Keep track of your receipts, even your mileage if you drive to the store to get supplies. Keep track of all that stuff. And I know it's annoying, but I promise you will thank me at the end of the year when you go to your accountant and you can just hand him this beautiful, meticulously kept spreadsheet, and he does all the hard work for you. Next, number 3. Do some window shopping. So like I mentioned, you have other things that you have to buy before you can start your LuLaRoe business. So not only do you need hundreds of hangers, but you also need racks to hang them on. You need bags or bins to get your clothes to and from pop-up parties. If you're going to sell on Periscope, you need numbers. There's all kinds of little things that you need for this business. So go ahead and do some window shopping. Maybe look on Amazon, go to your local bargain store and see if they've got, bulk hangers at a good price. You just don't want to get caught buying all of this stuff full price last minute when you get your onboarding phone call because you need it immediately. So during this wait, however many weeks you have, just do some shopping, do some window shopping. So not only those things, but you should probably get some clothes for what I like to call research and development, right? Go buy some clothes. Buy from your fellow consultants, those who are on your team, or not on your team. We're all on the same team in the end. So even if they're not on your immediate team, you can still support them. You can still shop their inventory, and you can use it for pictures too. There's lots of good things you can do with that. Next, number 4, do a giveaway or 2 or 3. And yes, I know you don't have anything to give away yet, but you know that you're getting stuff to give away. And people love free stuff, especially free LuLaRoe. even if it doesn't exist yet. So I always recommend doing a giveaway on your Facebook first. So after you have put it all together and you've made it a closed group and you've invited all the women that you know, do a giveaway. And the reason I say Facebook first is because that's where you'll have the most followers first. So when I started, I did a giveaway on my Facebook and I told them, hey, if you invite 10 friends to this page, you get 1 entry into this giveaway. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, you get another entry. And if you follow me on Periscope, you get a 3rd entry. So people were going crazy inviting friends. And before I knew it, I had hundreds and hundreds of people on my Facebook page, most of whom I did not know. And I was still probably 8 weeks from getting my onboarding phone call. So, and most of them stuck around, by the way. If they don't want to stick around, they'll just leave, and that's fine, because you can bring in more people, or they'll come back when you get your inventory. No big deal. Anyway, but you want to direct traffic to your Instagram and your Periscope or your Twitter and your Facebook. So I feel like doing a giveaway is one of the easiest ways to bring people to those platforms. Just make sure with your giveaway you have a plan. Sorry, my dog is scratching himself right now. Anyway, so make sure you have a plan and make it a good one, because we always want our customers to be happy. So if they're entering a giveaway and you don't even have your inventory yet, you better make it kind of a good giveaway. Make it a good incentive for them to stick around with you. Next is make a list. Make a list of people who are interested in hosting a pop-up, and I promise you people will start volunteering immediately. As soon as they hear about LuLaRoe and that you're going to start selling it, they will volunteer to host a pop-up. So make a list of people. You're really going to need that when you get your phone call and you're just ready to go, and then you're like, oh shoot, who told me that they wanted to host pop-ups? I don't remember. So if you have that list, you can go straight to those people and just say, hey, this is when I'm getting my inventory. When would you like to host a pop-up? Along with that, I always recommend having maybe a little write-up about pop-up parties and how easy and fun they are, and talk about the free clothes, just so people know that it's super easy and super fun and they barely have to do anything, and they just invite friends over and have fun. So write up a little thing, and if you're on my team, again, I can send you my example of that, and just send it to people as soon as they express interest. Or you can even post it straight to your Facebook page, and that might generate some more interest because people will see the free clothes incentive, and also they'll just see how easy it is. Next on my little notes is become familiar with Audrey, which is the back office. As soon as you get your consultant ID, you are able to get on Audrey. And probably the most useful thing to you right now is the assets. And I talked about this earlier, but they have lots of pictures for your social media, which are awesome because they're totally LuLaRoe branded. They look awesome, it's perfect. You barely have to do any work. A lot of times this isn't working because so many people are trying to access it. So if you're on my team and you want some of that, I can send you lots of those. I've downloaded them all. So just let me know. There's size charts, product descriptions, and pictures. There's your business card templates, which is another expense that you need to write down on your spreadsheet, by the way. There's just tons of stuff on there. So become familiar with it and use that stuff. Next, number 7 is come up with a money game plan. So at this point, you've probably figured out how you're going to pay for your initial inventory, but it's really important to come up with a plan for recouping that investment. Whether you got it from a bank, whether it's on a credit card, whether you borrowed from your family and friends, or whether it is from your own savings. You want to pay that investment back. However you want. Fast, slow, whatever. But come up with a plan. So you want to do percentages, or that's what I did at least. I did percentages for taxes, for paying myself, for recouping my investment, and buying more inventory. So if you're on my team, I'll send you an example. I have a couple examples. One is paying yourself back in 3 months. One is paying yourself back in 6 months. And one, I believe, is paying yourself back in about 6 weeks. So let me know. I can send that to you. Next, number 8, open a bank account for your business. I am no banking expert, so I would say definitely go to your bank and talk to them about your business and decide with them what kind of account would be best for you. But I find that it's easiest to keep that money where it should go. Taxes, paying myself, recouping my investment and the inventory, if it's separate, if it's not in my personal account. If it's in my personal account, I'm going to go buy myself more LuLaRoe every time. So if I keep it separate, I don't do that, and I'm not tempted to. So I recommend that for sure. Number 9, follow everyone. Seriously, get on your Instagram and follow every single LuLaRoe person you see. Follow LuLaRoe official, definitely. Facebook, join tons of Facebook LuLaRoe groups and just study it. Learn the ropes. Decide, I like this about that person. I want to sell that way. I loved Periscope, so I watched Periscopes all day long, people selling on Periscope, and I learned tons about it. So take screenshots or take notes of giveaways that you want to do someday or things that you like about the way people sell. I had this notebook, and while I was waiting to onboard, I just filled that thing with notes. I filled it with, all kinds of stuff. I should make another video about all the things that I filled this notebook with before I onboarded. Lots of good stuff. Next, number 10, have so much fun and be yourself. LuLaRoe is such an amazing opportunity, but don't stress out. Don't freak out about getting it all right and getting it all perfect the first time, because we all make mistakes and we just have to laugh it off and move on. But your customers will know if you're being phony. So just be yourself. Be, don't try to copy someone. Don't. What I'm trying to say is there is something about you, stuff that you have to offer that no one else has. So yes, we can learn from each other and learn how to do this LuLaRoe thing together, but don't feel like you have to be just like someone else. You are going to be amazing and successful on your own. So that's it. Just have fun and be yourself. Next, and this is the most important thing. Number 11, never, ever, ever lose sight of your why. What is your reason that you got into LuLaRoe? Never lose sight of that. That is the most important thing. Don't let this business get in the way. Don't let greediness get in the way. Don't let materialism get in the way. None of that stuff. Set up boundaries for yourself. If you need to set up hours that you work each day so that you don't miss out on time with your kids or time with your husband or time with your friends, do that. Set up boundaries. Definitely. Don't ever let this business become more important than the reason you got into it. Don't let that happen. If you got into LuLaRoe so that you could spend more time with your kids, then do that. Spend more time with your kids. I don't want you to look back a year from now and just totally regret how much time you spent on this business as opposed to spending time with your family or doing the other thing that you wanted to do, whatever it may be. So also find someone to keep you accountable. If you are on my team, I will crack the whip. So don't worry about that. I will keep you accountable. But if you're not on my team, maybe have your husband or your best friend keep you accountable. Have your sponsor keep you accountable so that you never let this business consume you. You don't want that. That is all. That's all I have for you guys on my little notesy notes. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you are not totally just going crazy waiting in the queue. I promise you there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a beautiful, wonderful, comfortable, and sophisticated light called LuLaRoe. There it is, the light. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in joining my team, email me at LuLaRoeMissyMarshall@gmail.com. If you want to join my Facebook group, it is LuLaRoe Missy Marshall. My Instagram is also LuLaRoe Missy Marshall, and my Periscope, LuLaRoe Missy Marshall. So, in case you missed it, LuLaRoe Missy Marshall if you're interested in just glancing through what I have going on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.